What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yad Gyal and I'm back with an updated video. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make rock buns. The ingredients are written on the screen. All you have to do is just follow and keep watching. Alright, so here I have flour, sifted flour in a bowl. You could use a strainer or a sieve, as you would like to call it, to sieve the flour in the basin. And so now to that, I'm adding in the sugar. I literally do not measure ingredients, guys. I really can't tell you what the measurement is because I just always seem to work with the voices inside my head that actually keeps me cooking. And for some reason, I always just end up getting it perfect. So it depends on the amount that you're catering for. So even if I were to tell you the amount that you're supposed to use, like, I don't think it would be much of a big difference because you still have to add more if you're making for a larger amount, and you still have to add less if you're working with a smaller amount. So yeah, I think all that matters is the steps, because you will definitely get it once you have the ingredients and the procedure that you should follow. Then you'll definitely get it. So after adding in the sugar, guys, I added some salt and I kept on mixing after each ingredient that I added to the bowl. And the reason for that is because I like to have everything distributed evenly throughout the mixture. So now I'm going to be adding baking powder. So I have like 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder added to this mixture. And I'm just going to mix that. Alright, so now I'm going in with the butter. Guys, this is definitely a must. You cannot make rock buns without this step. This is very important. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my hand to mix the butter into the mixture of flour and sugar and baking powder and salt. So I want to keep on mixing everything in, working it in, working the butter in the flour until it resembles breadcrumbs. So you'll definitely see when I'm through. So I'll just let you watch it from here. Alright, so as you can see, guys, just look at it. It definitely looks like breadcrumbs. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to be adding in raisins. Well, these are not raisins. These are currants, but you could use raisins or currants. Or if you don't like raisins, you don't have to put raisins. This is optional. But I like raisins, so that's the reason why I'm using it. The reason why I'm using currant instead of raisin, though, is because I sent my boyfriend to go get me some raisins and he brought currant home. So I decided I was just gonna have to use the currant, and that's the reason why I have currant instead of raisin. Although it's pretty much the same thing because the currant is just like the baby version to the raisin. I'm not putting any extra butter in there. That's my boyfriend trying to be annoying. Look at him putting milk and I'm not even ready for milk. Oh boy. Now would you look at that? Barbecue sauce. He's hilarious. All right, so now I'm adding in coconut, shredded coconut. Yep, so I shredded them and now I'm adding them. Rubbing it in with my hands just to make sure that it's distributed evenly, because I don't want, after adding the wet ingredients, I have lumps. So I make sure that I mix out every ingredient that I add before I go on to the wet ingredient step. And so now I'm moving on to the wet ingredients, and that's milk and vanilla. Guys, you really don't have to use milk if you're not a milk person, because a lot of persons don't use milk. That doesn't mean that you can't have rock buns or you can't bake rock buns. You can definitely use water, but I like it better with milk, so I just use milk. So I'm adding in the vanilla. As you can see, I literally didn't use even like a teaspoon or a tablespoon to measure. I just threw a little in there because, again, I'm working with the voices in my head. So I'm just going to keep on mixing until everything turns out into a, what's the word I'm looking for? Into a batter. Yeah, that word. Guys, this will definitely work your muscles. Definitely. Because it's a lot. So it works your muscles. Tires you. So I'm just basically adding milk. I'm just adding milk until it forms what I want it to form. And we want it to be nice and soft. Not too soft, but not too tough. See, I'm tired. I'm resting. Almost there. Here we go. So this is me just picking up a little and just letting it fall right off my hand, so you can see that it's not too soft and it's not too tough. So now I'm greasing the baking tray that I'm going to be laying them out on, and I'm using butter to do so. I added extra vanilla because I like to have it tasting like vanilla. I like to taste the vanilla in my rock bun, so I definitely added some extra vanilla off camera, but that's all I added off camera. And now I'm just going to mix it in so it can be distributed evenly, and then I'll start dropping them on the tray. So I'm just picking up small portions and adding them to the tray. Voila. Also, guys, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on notification bell, and let me know what you guys think. Just watch the video, shoot me your comments, and let me know what you guys think. Also, I want to thank you ever so much for your continuous support. I really do appreciate it, guys. So I'm pretty much just going to add the buns to the tray, and then when I'm through, I'm just going to make it bake for 15 minutes. You can bake for 10 to 15 minutes at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. It depends on the stove that you're using, because my oven is kind of a little bit slow, so I give it 15 minutes, but depends on what you're using. You can either give 10 or 15. And so we're moving on to the finished look, guys. So this is what it looks like when it's done. Voila. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.